Hello friends, welcome to the TechBizSoft. So today we are going to cover one of the important topic of object-oriented programming called multiple inheritance, right? So first we will understand what is a multiple inheritance and when Java does it support, when Java does it not support, right? So it is one of the important features of object-oriented programming in terms of inheritance. Why I'm saying it is a one important because it does ask many times in interviews because it's a core concepts, right? We should understand that what is that and why Java does support and why Java does not support. So in some of the scenario Java does support it, in some of the scenario Java does not support it. So when Java does support it, that we have to understand first, or when Java does not support, that also we have to understand. So let's understand one by one all the scenarios. First, what is a multiple inheritance, right? So let me open the example here. Okay, so we have like one example, let's say multiple inheritance test, right? Yeah. So we have one multiple inheritance test, right? What is a multiple inheritance that we have to understand first? So multiple inheritance is an inheritance, right? Where we have a two parents and one child, right? When we have a two parents and one child, then it is called multiple inheritance. That we have to keep in our mind first. When we have a two parents and one child, then it is called multiple inheritance, right? So yeah, that same I designed here, class A and class B and class C, right? Extend A comma B. Whenever writing extend A comma B, then Java started crying and does give compile time error to me. Now the question will come, why Java does not support it? What is the reason behind it? So we know that we have covered in the previous session also, that use of the super keyword, right? Super will there by default in a constructor. So we know that every class will having a one constructor, even if you will write or not write. Every time it will having a one constructor. If you will write, that will be your constructor. If you will not write, that time it will having a default constructor. So here we are writing super. Super we have seen that last session, right? You can look on it if you did not watch it. Super does used to call parent class constructor. Right now I have two parents here, A and B. So which constructor will it be called? That is a confusion here for the JVM. That is called ambiguity. If it is ambiguity, then it will be difficult to understand that which constructor is calling. Because of that, Java does not support multiple inheritance in terms of class, right? Because here the name is not mentioned. I'm not saying A dot super or B dot super. Which super? Which constructor will it call? A or B class? That is a problem here. That's why Java does not support multiple inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance in case of class. So here we are saying the class scenario only, right? And it will support in case of interfaces. So interface also, that is a new topic I will cover after some time. Now you have to understand that interface, why Java does it support it? Because interface does not have a constructor. I can't write constructor inside the interface. Only class can have a constructor, right? So if we have multiple parent classes and multiple parent class having a constructor, right? So that time if it is calling through the child, it will not take the name actually of the class. Name of the class, it is ambiguous actually. So that's why JVM does not allow it. Java does not allow it in case of class, and Java directly simply say the error actually, right? So multiple inheritance Java does not support. The reason, we do not know which super it is calling. Super means which constructor super is calling, right? So that is all about multiple inheritance in short, right? So as Java does not support it, right? So I can't write the complete code for it, because if I will implement it will be compile time error, because it cannot be possible to implement in case of class. But I have to give one example. I have to give the reason also, so you can look on it, right? Ambiguity, child class super cannot identify which class constructor has to, which parent class constructor has to call, right? Which parent class constructor has to call, because it is having a more than one parent, right? So which class constructor has to call, that JVM does not understand it, right? So that is a simple multiple inheritance. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe it. Next topic we are coming to next session. Thank you so much.